I would say this is what makes like the biggest difference between just like a random pro and a good coach. A random pro will have fabulous intuition. They'll TP there, and then they might tell you that they're TPing because, oh, Sage has res and she can't res these guys or something. Like they'll have really bad reasoning for why they do the right things. Build 3. Overwatch 2, different maps. StarCraft got new maps every ranked ladder. Valorant gets new maps. That's not a new game, man. It's 5v5 now. So when League of Legends dropped Hexakill, the mode that let you queue up 6v6, that should have been League of Legends 2. Okay, we're in like a mid-platinum lobby. Nice go.
Launching smoke. Stim beacon here.
Okay, yeah, I like this run out.
Smoke's down.
So after this third smoke, I actually think we should push through. We should push something and get info for the team. We've taken bomb site. We've killed 2 people with rifles. So we have 2 rifles and 3 specters, roughly. Okay, 5v3, numbers advantage. But we don't know any information on where they are. We don't know if they're coming CT. We don't know if they're 3-stack flanking. We don't know if they're coming showers. Okay, and we're Brimstone with 0 abilities up. We're tagged a little bit and we just have a specter. Because in your guys' head, you think we're just throwing our life away. Let me show you. Yeah, becoming a Sova Dart, but we're going to become a smart Sova Dart, okay? I'm not saying W key at them and die. That is a Sova Dart. Let's say we came over you. So I would like to see, like, you know, you spot out here. You don't see them out wide. Well, then we can start contesting this space. Like, contest the space more aggressively. Because right now, you're essentially giving them backside of A for free for the retake. Oh, and now you like the strat now? If you push the smoke. Okay. So the timing, actually, that we were on in the VOD, we could have pushed the smoke. Because of the pick, we got showers and our teammates got A short. If we had immediately walked through this smoke, you can fact check me on this, Zendikar. But right after this Brimstone dies, if you check the timeline, they may be rotating heaven right now. Almost certainly nobody in this region right now. And so I'd be pretty happy just smoking heaven and pushing this way. It saves me time.
One's in tight. Careful.
So after you throw these smokes and you're going to fight this guy Octagon, every ounce of my body with a really high bind win rate inside of it wants to TP. We haven't done it once. This enemy team has been rotating very quickly and they have an operator. And you know what that means? This should be intuitive because you've seen me VOD review jets and chambers on this map. If you're opping on A, what's the worst thing in the world that can happen to you? B retake, right? So you know what they usually do? They aggressively rotate to try and avoid the B retake. So since we didn't see the op long, it was in a rifle and we got to kill hookah. It wasn't the op. The op has to be A, and intuitively they have to rotate fast to avoid retake. So I'm going to TP. I'm explaining my reasoning, but to be clear here, this is intuition. In the moment of the round, I would not be thinking, oh, their op is rotating, let's TP. In the moment of the round, my brain is just going, I want to TP. And I'm TPing. I'm not thinking about why. And then when I VOD review later, I'll try and make educated guesses at why my intuition wanted to do that.
Take TP, no?
Yeah. Go. But I would say this is what makes like the biggest difference between just like a random pro and a good coach. A random pro will have fabulous intuition. They'll TP there, and then they might tell you that they're TPing because, oh, Sage has res and she can't res these guys or something. Like they'll have really bad reasoning for why they do the right things.
Teleporter.
Yeah, so with ult and Molly, this is just a round win if you've got a Molly lineup.
One took teleporter.
CT. Launching smoke.
Yeah, I was super sus of that. It's unfortunate. Not the end of the world. We take that fight.
It's fine.
Because we already used 2 smokes. I don't like that we went the round without ulting. Okay, so we have ult right now, okay?
Yep, tight.
Now that's an orb we didn't get because we died with ult up. That's an orb we didn't get because we got a kill while we had ult up. This is an orb we don't get because we're planting while we have ult up. 4. That's 4 ghost orbs. 5 ghost orbs. 6 ghost orbs coming up. Oh! 7. Right here, we'd have our ult again. You see? So this is kind of what can happen if you greed value out of your ultimates, okay? You don't even see this happening. You don't even realize that, oh, if I just use my ultimate super liberally, I'll get my ultimate back. It's no big deal. Most people don't realize this. You would have gotten your ult pack right here. We would have had an extra Brimstone ult this game. I don't want to see it up for more than 2 rounds in a row.
They're coming A. They're already short.
Out of charges.
Short. You.
Yeah, we kind of baited this raise. Okay, so our team is playing to hold. This is the first thing we need to recognize. So when our teammates are playing on site like this, okay, you need to go, I'm fighting to hold A. And your actions tell me that you're playing to retake A. They overwhelmed you and you're like, oh, let's reset and play for retake. No, Zendikar. Our teammates are on the site wanting to fight. That means we're going to fight. Okay, they're coming you. Perfect. Classic pistol's pretty decent at this range. We might be able to make do with our low HP and get a right click. But we're not going to give it up and play for retake because that's not in line with the way our teammates are trying to hold the site. We need to match our intentions with their intentions by either setting up a plan pre-round, which is kind of hard, or just doing what they're doing, which is much easier. Same idea on any map. So like if we're on Ascent and we see a teammate playing back gen, well, that guy's not playing to retake because he can't get out if they push A. So we should hop down to the boxes and play to hold with them. You don't want to be the guy who abandons his friends on the battlefield to save his own ass. Okay, I'm bind. I love that we're anchoring, right? Because they could be TPing. Makes total sense, right? Teams TP all the time on bind, although this team hasn't really, but whatever. So we're playing anchor. When we're playing anchor on bind, what's really important is that they don't expect us to be anchor. So if we're playing like here, they TP out, they're gonna look there. Okay, so common spots I like anchors to get to are like crouched out of the hookah right here. Can be really fun. They won't expect you here. Getting in this type of corner is not bad. Getting behind this box is really good if you can get over here. So make sure you're tricky when you're anchoring, okay? Even coming into like octagon can be really good if you're anchoring from over here. Yeah, so look, they are coming B from the sound of it. Oh no, they're not.
Keep
Well, if they were, wouldn't it be great if we weren't just backside like this? Oh, hey. Look at that. This guy never would have cleared us if we were playing this angle I suggested, right? If we were just anchoring front hookah, we just get a free kill. Yeah, so I don't like how passively we've been playing defense. I'm going to give you some bind Brimstone homework. Okay, Zendikar. And notice how often these guys are going to toss this B long smoke I showed or an insta smoke showers. And they're going to play for these orbs really aggressively. When you're playing elbow like this, you're kind of asking to get into a scenario where you get smoked off and you don't have many ways to impact the round from here other than playing retake, right? Because you're giving up all of this space and you could try to take this fight, yeah, but they're going to push you off this angle and now you're playing B retake. And I hate B retake.
I got nothing in.
Smoke B.
Launching smoke.
You see how my hindsight is or my foresight is 2010. See what happens? We're playing elbow, the smokes come down, we're playing B retake. So our defense needs to be way more proactive. Okay, we're gonna end this VOD review by just peeping some Zander. But look at our initial positioning. Very aggressive. Look at this first smoke he's looking to throw if they're pushing U-Haul or hookah. He's gonna fight hard for hookah. Look at this. Defense, far more proactive play, and then match our teammates' intentions. So they could be holding, they could be trying to play for retake, they could be trying to fast flood, they could be trying to stall. So whatever our teammates are kind of trying to do when they're holding the site, we want to be on the same page as them, either by communicating to them what page we want to be on or by just matching what they're doing.